Alright guys, welcome to another episode of Deckheads Barbecue. I'm Carl Myrick. Welcome to my deck. Today we're going to be smoking some red snapper on the Weber kettle using cedar planks. And if it's something you've never done, it's going to be a real treat. We've already seasoned our fish inside, but I'm going to go over what we did. We did a light coat of olive oil on the fish to kind of hold in some moisture, and then to also give something for these seasonings to stick to. Kosher salt, paprika, cayenne pepper, white pepper, cumin, onion powder, minced garlic, and black pepper. Fish is already seasoned, so we'll show you what that looks like. We've got our fish on the cedar plank. The cedar plank has been soaked in water in the sink for about 30 minutes just to keep it from catching on fire. You can use these cedar planks. I've used them as many as 5 or 6 times before they start to split. Once they start to split, I go ahead and just throw them away. But you can get them anywhere where they sell barbecue stuff normally. I think I picked these last ones up at Walmart. They sell them in packs of 2 for like $5 or $6. So they're very affordable. This is my favorite way to do fish because it gives you a barrier between the fire and the fish, so it's a lot harder to burn the fish. Plus the oils from the cedar kind of come up into the fish when it warms up, and it really flavors the fish. Red snapper, it's a good flaky fish, so we'll know when it's done because it'll start to flake up. I'd like to thank my wife for letting me go this past summer and catch these red snapper, and my buddies Matt and Josh for taking me, because most people that know me really well know that I love to go offshore and catch red snapper. So this is what I do with it whenever I come back in and get them cleaned up and get them ready to go. I've got my grill set up indirect with charcoal on one side, and as you'll be able to see here in just a second, I left the 2 grill grates off on that side because I don't want to just heat up the seasoning and burn it off. So I'm going to be cooking right here. We'll go ahead, we'll set our fish up. I'll add 1 lump of hickory, and as soon as that starts to smoke a little bit, I'm going to close it up and I'll check on it in about 15 minutes and just see how the fish is cooking and see if I need to turn the border around. Alright, it's been about 15 minutes, so we're going to check it out, see what it looks like. Oh, it's starting to cook really good. I'm going to go ahead, spin it around. You can see it that fat starting to come up through the snapper, but it's not quite ready yet, so we'll give it about 15 more minutes. It should be flaking apart, and we'll come back and check on it, and if it is, we'll pull it off and give it a try. It took a little bit longer than I expected, but we're at about 40 minutes, so we're going to go ahead, pull it. And we'll just check, and yeah, it's starting to flake. That is perfect. It took a little bit longer because this was a big fillet, because since you can only catch 2 per person when you go deep sea fishing, if we go 30 miles out, I want to catch 2 of the biggest ones I can catch. And I think these were about 20-pound fish, but so it should be really good. But we're gonna let it rest for a second, cool down, and then we'll come back and try it and see how it is. All right, it's been long enough. It's flaking away really nicely. So we're gonna pull a piece out right here. You can see how beautiful that is. I mean, just melt in your mouth snapper. That seasoning is excellent. If you're looking for the recipe for that, it'll be in the description of the video. I mean, to me, this is one of the best ways to do snapper. It almost makes it easy because being on the cedar plank, you're not going to have to worry about it being burned. It almost just controls the temperature for you. Sure, it took a little bit longer than it typically does to grill fish, but I am extremely pleased with the product. This is going to be great for dinner. But if you've got any questions, leave them in the comments. If you like the video, give us a like. If you want to see more videos, give us hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching.